Hello class, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So students, welcome once again to your maths class. I, Achal Singh, welcoming you all once again to your maths class. So class, in the last session, as you know, that we have completed chapter number 10, so chapter number 9, that was money. So in the today's session, I am going to start with the next topic from our maths book. Okay, so the next topic or the next chapter that we are going to begin in the today's session is measurement of weight or mass. Okay, so weight is also known as mass, so you can say measurement of mass or measurement of weight. So first of all, I'll just write on the topic here, that is chapter 10, chapter 10, measurement of weight. Measurement of weight, or you can say mass. Okay, so before starting with the topic measurement of weight or the mass, okay, so what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of weight? वेट मीन्स किसी चीज़ का भार. ओके, किसी चीज़ की जो हम मेजरमेंट करते हैं. देखिए, इफ आई से व्हाट इज योर वेट, आपका भार कितना है, आपका वेट कितना है. ओके, सो व्हेन वी मेजर द हाउ हैवी or any object is, that is known as its weight. Okay, so there are basically two units for measuring the weight, that is kg and gram. Kg is kilogram and gram. So there are basically two units for measuring the weight, that is kilogram and gram. So the two units of measurement are measurement units, measurement units of measurement units of weight. What are the two measurement units of weight? Basically we use this. There are several others as well, और भी हैं, but basically we use these. That is kg, that is known as kilogram, that is kilogram. Second is g, that stands for gram. Kilogram and gram. So these are the basic two units for measuring the weight or the mass of anything. Okay, so here first of all let's begin with the topic. So on page number 12 you can see it is given. We have learned in the earlier classes that the standard unit of weight or mass is kilogram, that is kg. We use kilogram to weight heavy things and use gram to weight the lighter ones. Okay, so as I have told you, there are basically two units for measuring the weight, the kilogram and the gram. Okay, so there are basically there are two standard units for measuring the weight. So for measuring the heavy objects we use kg, that is kilogram, and for measuring the light objects we use gram. Okay, so kgs, because we always measure our weight in kg, and suppose you have to measure the weight of this duster, so that the weight of this duster we will measure in grams. Okay, so जो heavy objects हैं उसकी हम measurement करते हैं हमेशा kg में, and light objects की measurement we always do in grams. Okay, next. Okay, so here they have given some examples. So we have to see that which unit you will use or which standard unit we will use to measure these. So the first is a sack of wheat. Okay, so sack of wheat. Okay, so sack means boli. Okay, so first is sack of wheat. If you have to measure a sack of wheat, you have to measure it in kg, because a sack means bori, wheat ki गेहूं की भरी bori, obviously that will be heavy, so that we will measure in kg or kilograms. Second is letters and parcels. Okay, so if it is given that you have to measure the weight of letters and parcels. Okay, so whenever you go to post any letter or to send any parcel to the courier service, so they always charge you some money, and that money is charged upon the weight of the parcel or the letters that you are posting. Okay, so that is measured on the weight grams, because they are quite light in weight. So that's why we measure the letters and the parcels in grams. The third option is a packet of potato chips in. Okay, so how we are going to measure a packet of potato chips? A packet of potato chips. So we will measure the weight of potato chips in grams, because it's a quite light object, so that's why we are going to measure it in grams. Okay? Okay. Moving next to the fourth one. So the fourth is, suppose you need to measure a person. Okay, so if we need to measure the weight of a person, so that we are going to measure in kg or kilograms. Okay, because a person is quite heavy, so that's why we always measure a heavy object in kilograms. So if we measure the weight of a person, if we measure the weight of a person, that we measure in kg or kilograms. Okay, so in simple terms that I told you, that we always measure the heavy objects in kilograms and the lighter objects in grams. Okay, moving next. Okay, so now as we have already talked about, okay, we had already a discussion on the various standards or the standard units of measurements of mass or the weight is kg and grams. So now how they are relatable. So as you can see on the book, in your book at page number 112, so they have given some weight measuring objects, like some standard weight used for weighing things as shown below. Okay, so whenever you go to, whenever we go to a vegetable vendor or a fruit seller, so you say that you always say that you need to buy how much, what amount or what quantity of any vegetable or the fruit that you want to purchase. You always ask that uncle 2 kilo weight kar dijiye, 3 kilo kar dijiye. So they always use a weight. Okay, so that is quite iron ka lohe ka bana hua weight. So they use a weight for measuring the weight of any of the fruit or the vegetables, right? So they use with different weight of ways. So here they have mentioned 5 kg, next 2 kg, 1 kg, 500 grams, 200 grams and the 100 grams. So these are the different ways they use for measuring the weight of measuring the weight. Next, now first and the most important thing is that how kg and gram, they are interrelated. Okay, so if you remember in the last in your previous class, that is in class 3, we have done the conversion of smaller unit into the bigger unit and the bigger unit into the smaller unit. So if you remember that we have done the conversion of units. So for converting or for conversion of any units, first of all you need to understand what are the measurement units. So the most important is, okay, so I am just denoting it with the star, that 1 kg or 1 kilograms is equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg or 1 kilograms is equal to 1000 grams. So this is the most important one. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Okay. So you must write it in your notebook. So this is the most important one. Okay, so 1 kg. So before starting with the topic, you need to write this. So first of all, you need to write this both the standard units of measurement of weight or the mass, that is kg and the gram, and the conversion of, for converting any unit, the bigger into smaller and the smaller into bigger, you need to know this. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams, or vice versa. 1000 grams is equal to 1 kg. Right? Okay. Next, suppose, okay, if I give you question that, I'm just giving an example so make you understand. Okay, 2 kg is equal to how many grams? Suppose this is the question. 2 kg is equal to how many grams? So as we all know, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. As we know, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 2 kg will be 2000 grams. Because 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 2 kg will be equal to 1000 into 2. That is 2000 grams. So 2 kg is equal to 2000 grams. So this is the quite simple. Okay. So let make it little bit harder. Okay. Suppose if the question is 3 kg 250 grams is equal to how many grams? 3 kg 250 grams is equal to how many grams? So 3 kg 250 grams. So this is kg, this is gram, and we need to convert it into the grams. So we have to convert it into grams. So they say 250 is already gram. Okay, so 250 is already gram, but we need to convert this because this is in kg. Okay, so the question is that we need to convert this complete weight, that is 3 kg 250 gram into grams. But as we see, 250 is already grams, so that means no need to change this. So that means we need to change this one only, that is 3 kg. Okay, so 3 kg 250 grams. Okay, we need to change it. So as we all know, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So this is 3 kg 250 grams. So 3 kg plus 250 grams, right? So for converting kg into gram, we will multiply 3 with 1000 and it will become gram, and 250 is already grams. Okay, so this is 3000 gram plus 250 gram. The total is 3250 grams. So this is the total, that is 3250 grams. Clear? So this is how we have converted the complete. Okay, that is 3 kg 250 gram is equal to 3250 grams. Right? So this is just an example that I have given. Okay, so these are just the recall that we are doing from our last that we had already done in your last class. Okay, so now as you are in class 4, so generally the level of maths will also be high as compared to class 3. So now we are uplifting your standards of mathematics. So this is up to this you have done in class 3. Now and this का मतलब ये नहीं that this will not come. This will also come. ये भी आपको conversion भी करना होगा, but that will include some other topics of addition and the subtraction and the multiplication and the division. Okay, चलिए, so देखिए. Okay, so this is just a conversion that we had discussed. Now another topic, okay, that we had done in the last class, or you had done in the last class, that is how many weights equal to what. Okay, 2 2 500 grams will make how many kgs? So 2 units of 500 grams will make 1 kg. 2 units of 500 grams will make 1 kg. Similarly, okay, because if you 2 units of 500 to 500 plus 500. Okay, this is 1000 grams, right? And 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. So that means 2 units of 500 grams is equal to 1 kg, right? Next, okay, so this is known as split of weights. Okay, so that is how we split the weights. Okay, or we calculate the total quantity. Suppose you are having 5 weights of 200 grams. Suppose you have 5 weights of 200 grams. So what is that? Okay, how many kgs or whatever. Okay, so 5 weights of 200 grams. So 5 weights of 200 grams. So 5 into 200. 5 into 200, that is 1000 gram. So 5 200 grams will make 1 kg. Right? This is 1 kg. So this is how we split the weights. Okay, so basically in this chapter, we are going to do the conversion. We will do the split of weights. We will do addition and the subtraction of weights, multiplication and division of weight. So all these things that we are going to do in this chapter. Clear? Chalo. So now the most important one, now we will begin with the addition and the subtraction of weight. We will begin with addition and subtraction, addition and subtraction of weight. So how you can add or subtract the weight? So the most important thing that you need to keep in your mind, so when you do the addition and the subtraction of the weight, that we always add the two similar units. हम हमेशा दो similar units को add करते हैं. That means we add kg with kg and grams with grams. So you can't add kg with gram or gram with kg. Okay, so always remember. Okay, so whenever we add any units, so they shall be same. They should be same. Okay, so we always add the similar units. Okay, so I'm just giving you an example. Suppose you need to add 25 kg, 600 gram and 6 kg, 250 grams. Suppose you need to add this. So that means you are going to add kg with kg, grams with grams. How? Okay, let's write down in column form. So this is kg, this is gram. So kg ko kg ke niche, gram ko gram. This is 25 kg 600 grams plus 6 kg 250 grams. Now add them. 0, 5, 8, 11, 3. So the answer is 31 kg. So what is the answer after adding these? That is 31 kg and 850 grams. This is 31 kg 850 grams. So as you can see, I have added the similar units kg with kg and grams with grams. So this is how we are going to add. So this is the topic that we will start with the sum of the word. We will start with the sums in the next session, that is from exercise 10.1. So this is just introduction of the topic that I have given in this session. So with the sum part, that we will start in the next session. Okay, so this is from my today's session class. So with this, I'm just ending the session here only. So I'll see you again very soon in our next session. So till then everybody, have a great day.